Annyeonghaseyo! Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rick and this is Hidden Hangukin. Now I'm sure you're wondering what the significance of Hidden Hangukin is, and I'll get to that as soon as I tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Incheon, South Korea to a Korean mother and a Black American father. I was adopted by two Americans and eventually brought to the United States. I grew up in Northern Virginia in a family of 5 with my 2 sisters, and at the age of 16 I found out that I was adopted and that I was half Korean. But it wasn't until my late 20s where I really felt the desire to learn more about my Korean half. I started to eat more Korean food, I started listening to K-pop, that led to learning how to cook Korean food, watching K-dramas, and in 2019 I took my first ever trip to Korea, a 1-week trip to Seoul where I ate everything in sight, and I also visited the site of my adoption, which is now a church. I came away from that trip wanting to learn how to speak Korean, so I enrolled in a Korean course which began during the pandemic. It lasted 9 months, and I plan to continue my education because this is all pointing to the fact that in 2022 I'm going to move to Seoul, where I'll live for 3 or 4 years. The reason I decided to start this channel is to document my journey. Both the preparations to move to Seoul and also all of my experiences while I'm there. And that brings me back to Hidden Hangukin. The word Hangukin means Korean person in Korean. And the significance it has to me is that I don't appear to most people to be Korean. People who guess my ethnicity guess that I am Filipino. They guess on occasion that I'm Cambodian, but they almost never guess that I'm Korean. The second meaning of Hidden Hangukin, and the more important one to me, is that over the next few years, I'm really hoping to uncover the hidden Korean person inside of me. I hope you'll join me as I discuss more about my adoption, eat more Korean food, cook Korean food, and learn how to speak more Korean, among other things. Please click subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any questions for me as I go on my journey. And I'll see you again here very soon.